I have a lot of fishing reels. I love fishing reels, and I love fishing rods, and I love fishing equipment. I love fishing tackle. As you can see here, I have a lot of fishing tackle and other fishing paraphernalia. And I got a lot of tackle in there and back there and everywhere. And I have a lot of reels. I have over 50 reels. And, you know, whoops. Pulled on that a little too hard. And I like reels. Each reel has a specific role. It's a tool to help you catch fish, and different reels do different things. And so I'm always looking for other good reels, and people have asked me, how in the world do you pay for all these reels? And the one mistake, I wouldn't say a mistake, but one thing I did when I first started fishing and getting into a lot of serious fishing is I'd always buy new reels, Tackle Warehouse, Tackle Warehouse, Tackle Warehouse, and that's not a bad place by any means. I buy a ton of stuff there. It's a great store. But lately, the last year or so, I've started buying higher end reels, better reels on eBay and online, Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that, because I've learned that the really high quality stuff is awesome, and used high quality stuff is just as awesome as the new high quality stuff. So if you got to pay for it out of your own pocket, used is a great idea. So I bought a used reel just recently, just came in. And this is an interesting one because I bought it from Japan. And this thing really got damaged coming in, but one of the things guys asked me as well, what about customs and all these fees you had to pay? I didn't have to pay any extra customs fees for this reel. So I don't know. I've never had that issue. I think it doesn't mean there's not a possibility that there will be an issue for sure, but I've just never had any problems. So I don't know what to tell you about that. If you're worried about that, then don't buy from Japan. There's a lot of guys in the U.S. you can buy from. And, just give you an example. I love high-end Shimano reels. And one of my favorite reels is the Metanium, right? And the Metanium reel is over $400 easy. And if you get the top of the line Metanium reel, I think it's like $499. I could be wrong there, but it's well over 400. So you can find guys that have bought one or were given one or whatever, and then after a while they need the money, and so they sell, and you can get them for several $100, or at least $150 cheaper than new. And so I bought this Shimano Bantam reel from online, and I saved $150 by buying it used, and that's the way to do it. And this is an awesome reel. I mean, this sucker, you're gonna see it and you're gonna say, wow, this thing looks brand spanking new. Got the oil, got all the paperwork. Look at the inside. It looks perfect. Because whoever's reselling this, they're doing everything to recreate the feel of new. Now, you don't always get that same feel, but this thing is beautiful. Smooth as silk. And, buying it 7-1, don't know. Got my phone, I'm filming, and that doesn't always focus well. Great reel for a few $100, less than new. And And the Bantam reel is kind of unique. It's got this unique dial up here. It's a great reel for flipping and pitching, so that's why I got this one. I want to try it. I've never had a Bantam, so I want to try it and see. Great reel. All the Shimano's reels are great. They're fantastic. They're superb. And the higher end you go up, I mean, they're just kind of mind-blowing at times. And this isn't even what you'd call a top of the line. The Bantam is definitely high end, but it's middle of the pack high end compared to what you could get. But think about it. If you go to Bass Pro Shops and you buy a basic Shimano reel and you pay $100 or $150 or $200, that reel, if you're a serious hardcore fisherman, it's not going to last you nearly as long as some of the higher end reels. And this is another mistake I made. You know, early on I didn't want to spend a lot of money on reels, fine. And I bought like a $70 luge reel, fine reel, decent reel. But you know, after a year of hard use, it really starts wearing out. You buy a little better reel and it's going to pay off for you. So I'd say you're better off buying one high quality reel than you are having two cheaper reels. Just my opinion. And you can definitely catch fish on old crappy reels. If you don't believe me, go watch some videos of Steve Kennedy. He is a professional fisherman. Probably most of you know who he is. He's kind of eccentric, does his own thing. He doesn't have any real sponsors, so he doesn't have a reel sponsor. He doesn't have a rod sponsor. He doesn't have a lot of sponsors, so he just uses old stuff. And he still catches plenty of fish. So you can do it. You don't have to have the latest, greatest, brand new thing, but the latest, greatest, brand new thing sometimes is really fun, really awesome.